Your truck bed looks like a disaster zone. Tools rolling around, groceries tipping over, gears scattered everywhere. You're constantly digging through piles just to find what you need. Sound familiar? Well, I've tested dozens of cargo organizers to find the absolute best ones that actually solve this problem. These aren't just cheap fabric boxes that fall apart in 3 months. We're talking about organizers that can handle real work, real weather, and real life. I've checked thousands of reviews, compared features, and here's what actually works. Let's dive in. Number 1, TRUNKCRATEPRO XL Premium Trunk Organizer. Let's kick this off with the TRUNKCRATEPRO XL. And honestly, this thing changed how I use my truck bed. Right out of the box, you can tell this isn't your average organizer. The build quality is immediately noticeable. We're talking premium Oxford polyester that feels thick and substantial in your hands. Here's what makes this one special. It measures 36 inches long by 17 inches wide and stands 12.5 inches tall. That's massive. You get 6 main compartments plus 4 removable dividers that you can configure however you want. I keep my jumper cables in one section, tools in another, and emergency supplies in the third. The dividers let you customize it based on what you're hauling that week. Now here's something most people overlook: water resistance. This organizer has survived sudden rainstorms, spilled drinks, and muddy boots. The material sheds water instead of soaking it up like those cheap felt organizers. And if something does get messy, you just wipe it down. One thing to consider, at $40 to $60 depending on the size you choose, it's not the cheapest option on this list. But here's the thing, it comes with a lifetime warranty. If anything goes wrong due to manufacturing defects, they replace it. That's confidence in their product. Check the link in the description box to see current pricing and read what other truck owners are saying about this one. Number 2, decked truck bed drawer system. All right, let's talk about the decked system because this is where we jump from organizers to full-blown storage solutions. This is not a fabric box. This is a professionally engineered drawer system that transforms your entire truck bed. The construction is next level. Made from recycled HDPE, the same material they use for industrial applications, reinforced with corrosion-resistant steel and aluminum. This thing is built to last decades, not years. It's completely weatherproof. Extreme heat, heavy snow, rain, doesn't matter. Your gear stays dry and protected. Installation is straightforward. It's custom fit for most truck makes and models, so you're not dealing with universal sizing issues. Once it's in, those drawers glide out on urethane wheels like butter. You get the full depth of your truck bed in storage without losing your hauling capability. The American-made quality shows in every detail, and they back it up with a limited lifetime warranty. Now, here's the elephant in the room: the price. This system runs between $1,450 and $1,600 depending on your truck model. For most weekend warriors, this might be overkill. But if you depend on your truck every day, this is the ultimate solution. Link is in the description if you want to check compatibility with your specific truck model. Coming in at number 3, the FORTEM Car Trunk Organizer. This is the sweet spot between capacity, durability, and price. With an 85-liter capacity, this is one of the largest soft organizers you can get, and it's holding that 4.8-star rating across 11,000 reviews. That's not luck, that's consistent quality. What I really appreciate about the FORTEM is how they reinforced this thing. Every single side panel has rigid base plates. Most organizers only reinforce the bottom, so the sides sag when you load them up. Not this one. It stands upright and maintains its shape even when you're hauling heavy items. You get 6 compartments, plus the bottom half is completely waterproof. Spill a drink, throw in wet shoes, no problem. The top half has tight mesh siding and elastic pockets that are perfect for keeping smaller items visible and accessible. I use those mesh pockets for gloves, flashlights, and bungee cords. Here's something worth mentioning. At $30 to $45, this is half the price of the TRUNKCRATEPRO, and for a lot of people, it's going to do everything they need. You get a 1-year warranty, which is solid. Links in the description box so you can see the current deals on this one. Number 4 is where things get interesting because the HOTOR trunk organizer. This is perfect for you if you want storage and need to keep drinks cold or food fresh. You're getting 69 liters of main storage space across 3 large compartments, plus 8 additional pockets for organization. But that 23-liter cooler bag, that's the game changer. The adjustability is another big plus. Using Velcro strips, you can configure this into 4 different sizes. Need the full organizer? You got it. Only need half? Fold it down. Want it completely compact? It collapses flat. That versatility means this works whether you're hauling a week's worth of groceries or just a few items. At $25 to $35, this offers crazy value, especially considering you getting an organizer and a cooler. The trade-off, while the cooler is great for keeping things cold for a few hours, it's not going to perform like a hard-sided cooler for all-day ice retention. But for most situations, especially short trips and daily use, it's more than sufficient. Perfect for you if you want flexibility and don't want to carry separate storage and cooling solutions. Check the description for the link. Rounding out our list at number 5 is the Drive Auto Car Trunk Organizer. With over 70,000 ratings and a 4.7 average, clearly a lot of people are finding this works for them. That cargo net is brilliant. It molds to the shape of items that stick out from the top. So if you've got something tall or oddly shaped, the net expands and secures it. You're not limited to what fits inside the compartments. The tie-down system uses steel-tipped straps that latch almost anywhere in your truck or truck bed. It's one of the most secure attachment systems I've tested. Once this is strapped down, it's not moving. For organization, you get 2 large front pockets and 8 mesh pockets on the sides. Everything stays visible, which is huge when you're trying to find something quickly. The entire organizer is reinforced with waterproof lining and stiff base plates in every panel, so it maintains structure under load. At $20 to $30, this is the most budget-friendly option on our list, and they back it up with 24/7 customer support. That's pretty impressive for this price point. Now, here's what you should know. While the cargo net is innovative, the overall capacity is smaller than the FORTEM or HOTOR. If you're someone who regularly hauls a ton of gear, this might feel limiting. But for light to moderate use, for someone who wants reliable organization without spending a lot, this delivers. Thanks for watching. If this helped you figure out which cargo organizer is right for your truck, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest gear reviews. Drop a comment, let me know which one you're going with. See you in the next video.